How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this conviction.
That hot mess that they air in the mornings, called The View, had to issue not one, not two, not three, but 4 corrections legal.
The drama surrounding The View has taken a shocking twist, leaving fans in complete disbelief. A bombshell revelation dropped by none other than country music icon Carrie Underwood has sent shockwaves through the talk show world. Underwood, famous for her powerhouse vocals, has filed a staggering $900 million lawsuit against the co-hosts of The View. This legal action has left fans questioning the future of the longest-running talk show in television history. But how did things spiral into this? Let's dive into the surprising details. It all began when Carrie Underwood made an unexpected announcement that caught everyone off guard. She revealed that she would be performing at Donald Trump's second inauguration ceremony. The news struck like a bombshell, especially since many of her fans had no idea where she stood politically. Was this a betrayal to her fan base?
Underwood released a statement saying, quote, "I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future."
Questions began swirling, and public reaction was swift and intense. But this was only the beginning. As the controversy erupted, the co-hosts of The View couldn't stay quiet. Their strong opinions quickly surfaced, and things became heated. Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Hostin didn't hold back in expressing their disapproval of Underwood's decision to perform at a Trump event.
Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here.
They were baffled by her choice and felt compelled to question her motivations. Joy Behar took things a step further, accusing Carrie of being un-American for agreeing to sing at the inauguration. She didn't mince words, grilling Underwood about how she could align herself with Trump's political agenda. Hostin, on the other hand, remarked that she would have turned down the invitation had she been in Underwood's shoes, though she jokingly added that she couldn't carry a tune herself.
And Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it. So
Whoopi Goldberg took a more measured approach. While she didn't agree with Underwood's decision, she respected the singer's right to make her own choice. Despite the differences, it was clear that all 3 co-hosts had strong opinions about the controversial performance. But what happened next would change everything. On the day of the inauguration, Underwood was scheduled to sing "America the Beautiful" after Trump's address. Just as she was about to begin, however, a technical glitch threatened to derail her performance.
I'll tell you right now, I
But
wouldn't do
Underwood
it, even
remained
though I
on
can't
point.
sing.
She took the
No, I would not.
opportunity
I
to
would not
improvise and
normalize.
perform the iconic song a cappella, with the audience encouraged to join in. It was a remarkable moment, and the live-streamed event drew millions of viewers who watched in awe as she powered through the technical difficulties. Her performance received praise, with many at the White House giving her a standing ovation. However, not everyone was impressed. The co-hosts of The View remained critical, and their harsh comments sparked a firestorm of debate across social media. Fans found themselves divided, with some supporting Underwood and others outraged over her political ties. As the drama continued to unfold, Carrie found herself in the eye of a media storm, her every move scrutinized. The backlash didn't stop at online comments. Some
the words help me out here. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, God shed His grace on thee. from sea to shining sea.
Fans began to take action against Underwood, calling for boycotts of her music and blocking her on streaming platforms. This move threatened to damage her career irreparably. Years of hard work and dedication to her craft seemed to unravel in an instant, leaving Carrie feeling cornered. Eventually, she decided to take matters into her own hands. Fed up with the public backlash, Underwood filed a $900 million lawsuit against the producers and co-hosts of The View. But that wasn't all. Carrie and her supporters began calling for the cancellation of the show, which had long been notorious for its controversial and sometimes cutthroat comments. The idea of canceling The View might seem extreme, but it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. The show has faced its fair share of controversies throughout its long history. Since its debut in 1997, The View has been no stranger to allegations that producers intentionally push the co-hosts to make inflammatory remarks to boost ratings. The show's reputation for stirring up tension and creating personal drama has kept viewers coming back, but it's also earned criticism for its divisive nature. One of the most infamous controversies occurred when Whoopi Goldberg came under fire for defending Bill Cosby during the height of his sexual assault allegations. Whoopi's reluctance to condemn Cosby fully and her comments that she needed to be—
It's always amusing to see what pisses the left off, because then you get a really good visual of like where their priorities lie. There are a lot of people on the left right now that are more outraged by Carrie Underwood performing at Trump's inauguration than they are over Democrat mismanagement literally burning down America's second largest city. And they want to make fun of us when we don't have A-list artists performing at our events, but then when we do, they're about ready to combust. Get a grip on reality. I understand maturity and tolerance is like unknown territory for you, but there are a lot of famous people who don't think like you, and there are very few people who would pass up an inauguration gig because, well, it's a presidential inauguration. It's a historical event. Regardless, you don't get to cheer for your twerking rappers at Kamala's rallies and then criticize a Christian country artist for wanting to show love to her country and share her talent to welcome in the next president. Carrie Underwood has said herself that we should come together in the spirit of unity, which is a message you guys like to preach about constantly, but never want to put into play when it actually matters. Bunch of self-proclaimed champions of free speech and choice, but only—
Be careful before passing judgment led to a massive backlash. The public was outraged, with many accusing her of overlooking the victims in favor of a fellow celebrity. Whoopi eventually apologized, but the damage had already been done. The incident cast a long shadow over her reputation and credibility. Joy Behar also faced her own scandal when a photo resurfaced of her wearing a Halloween costume that many deemed culturally insensitive. Dressed as an African woman with darkened skin, Behar was accused of cultural appropriation. Although she defended the costume as a joke, the public was not amused, and the controversy sparked heated debates about race and identity. Joy issued an apology, but the issue continued to simmer, reminding public figures that their actions, especially when it comes to sensitive cultural topics, are subject to intense scrutiny. But even these controversies were overshadowed by the political debates that have defined The View since the election of Donald Trump. The show's co-hosts have frequently clashed on air, with heated arguments over Trump's policies and appointments. These fierce political debates often spill over into shouting matches, which only heightens the tension between co-hosts and viewers alike. Carrie Underwood's decision to perform at Trump's second inauguration only added fuel to an already blazing fire.
Common sense remembers that just 2.5 months ago, the Democratic Party was riding the vibe, promising all of us joy and unity. And all they delivered was Joy Behar.
Despite these claims, Carrie Underwood remained tight-lipped about the whole situation. Well, she did, until things took an unexpected turn.
If you haven't heard yet, Miss Carrie Underwood, she signed up to sing at the potential inauguration. So if that's a deal breaker for you, like it is for me, and you have a Spotify, get over there and block her. You can block artists that you don't want, that you now support. Dumpty. So if you don't know how to do that, you go to the artist, you go to 3 dots, you click that. Then you can click block artist. So I suggest that we all do that. Yeah, there's a few songs I like of her. But it's not worth it. Not worth it. We're not supporting MAGA lovers. Not doing it. So I suggest you go do that too. Plus, it's not
Fire. While some fans praised her performance, others felt that it was a sign of her endorsing Trump's divisive policies. The co-hosts of The View didn't hesitate to share their negative opinions, intensifying the divide among viewers. The political discussions on The View